major global streamer to make its way into India. 5 years later, we can all agree that streaming has been a game changer for the Indian entertainment ecosystem. And Netflix, with its 100+ originals, which is across genres and formats, has been a mainstay in the streaming game. You've had Delhi Crime, which has been the first Indian web series to win an International Emmy Award. You've had films like Darlings, Monika, Oh My Darling, shows like Jamtara, Trial by Fire, you name it, Netflix is everywhere. We are glad to have amidst us one of the busiest and most sought after execs in the Indian entertainment industry. Monika Shergill is the Vice President of Content of Netflix in India, and she is obviously playing a very instrumental role in the decision making in what is one of the most significant markets for Netflix in India. Be it development, content, creation, licensing, acquisition, Monika is the go-to person for it. Please extend a warm welcome to Monika Shergill. So Monika, before I chew your brains on sharing the creative roadmap for Netflix, I first want to take you back a little bit. You started out as a journalist. You were sitting in my seat, actually. Then you did a bunch of documentaries. You were part of Star, where you were part of an instrumental show called Satyamev Jayate. You helped Viacom set up its digital vertical. How much has that journey been instrumental in where you are today, in the seat that you occupy today?
First and foremost, thank you, Suhani, for all your kind words, and thank you, everyone, for taking time out. It's, a very, good afternoon to all of you. To the question, Suhani, I think everything I've done along the way, across the last 2.5 decades of my career, has prepared me perhaps for the Netflix role. But then again, nothing can prepare you for this job. And that's true, that's 100% true. Because the streaming industry is new. We are in very early stages. There is, audiences are discovering this new medium. As Netflix, we've been pioneers in this industry through, taking content to people at their convenience, on a device of their choice, and content comes to you, in your own time and space, and yet there is so much to learn every day because there are such tremendous shifts happening across the industry, and the opening of new markets is actually leading to a lot of learning, even for a streaming service as Netflix, which has so much sort of experience behind it and so many years globally. I think we are learning every day, and that in itself is a very big gift.
Yeah. When Netflix came, it was a but obvious decision to come here. It's one of the most prolific industries, most diverse industries, the Indian entertainment industry. So I wanted to ask you that, given the potential of storytelling and the number of creators, technicians that we have here, do you think streaming is doing enough in unlocking that potential and tapping into that potential? How do you see 5 years later, how do you think streaming is doing in ensuring that we are making the most of that?
I think I can very, unequivocally say that streaming is doing a tremendous, tremendous job of unlocking new talent. In fact, if I were to say, there is a not-so-quiet revolution happening where a very large talent pool is actually being pulled into the industry. There is expansion happening of all formats of storytelling, genres of storytelling. If you just dial back, just rewind 4 or 5 years, where were we? We've had a whole lot of talent, very good talent in television. We've had good talent in cinema. But it's not like the pool of talent was dramatically expanding, whether off-screen or on-screen. And you just look at the revolution which has happened in the last 3 or 4 odd years. There is a higher demand than supply, and that is actually ensuring that at all times, as streaming platforms